Tensions in the South China Sea continue to escalate.
Nightly sightings of mysterious drones, and they appear to be spreading. First spotted in New Jersey, now in New York, Delaware, Maryland, and elsewhere.
China will weaponize their cyber capability to attack the homeland in the United States.
The bottom line right now is China is better positioned to take advantage of the drones to help it in an invasion than the United States is.
Drones have been reported in at least 7 states in the Northeast.
实现祖国完全统一是任何势力都阻挡不了的。
The drone war's already underway. Humans battling AI-powered machines.
What do you do when you have a swarm of the 100, 1,000 drones over your airspace?
It is the Terminator-style dystopia that we were warned was coming.
SUV-sized drones in New Jersey. Dozens of reports.
The intent of that is to break the will of the American people, to force them to take a knee, force the government of the United States to capitulate.
Imagine your entire neighborhood under the ever-watchful gaze of a swarm of silent drones. Creepy, right? What's happening in New Jersey may be a training drill for something bigger. Now, all conspiracies aside, more and more drones are fighting on the front lines, and as the technology improves, we could be facing a fully unmanned attack on the nation. How could you survive a swarm of drones powered by sophisticated AI? And what kind of tech does our military have to protect us? First, a quick history lesson. Drones have come a long way. Back in 1917, we had the American-made Kettering Bug, essentially the world's first automated bomb. By 1995, the US was deploying Predator drones for surveillance in Bosnia. Jump to 2015, and the US Navy showed off swarm technology with dozens of synchronized drones. Today, a single person can fly a cheap camera-equipped quadcopter to deliver packages, jam communications, or drop makeshift explosives. An alarming sign of how fast unmanned aerial vehicle tech, or drone tech if you'd rather, is evolving. One thing's for sure. These machines aren't just for delivering pizzas or capturing Hollywood aerial shots anymore. They're front and center on battlefields from the Middle East to Eastern Europe. We've even seen Ukrainian fighters retrofit small UAVs with shotguns, turning them into lethal close-range attackers. Sounds like something out of Call of Duty, but it's real. If that's not unsettling enough, consider China's massive drone light shows. Thousands of synchronized UAVs forming giant dragons in the night sky. Beautiful, yes, but also a glimpse of how precise and coordinated these unmanned systems can be. Throw in artificial intelligence and we're talking about a new era of warfare that's both sci-fi and terrifyingly real. Today we're exploring a hypothetical scenario, an AI-driven simulation of a near-future drone war unfolding on American soil. If that alone doesn't spike your heart rate, imagine stealth drones carrying nuclear payloads. Let that sink in. But don't panic. This simulation is purely hypothetical, produced by a large language model and not a sophisticated military AI. We're here to walk you through it, analyze the turning points, and offer tips on how you could survive a drone apocalypse. Why should you be worried about China's fast advancing drone tech? Are future wars destined to be all robot dogfights in the skies? And as a civilian, how do you fight back if your town is buzzing with self-flying death machines? Before we answer those burning questions, we have to figure out how this all starts. Buckle up. Our timeline begins now. It's March 3rd, 2027, and the first domino falls when Taiwan declares its independence. China, calling Taiwan an absolute part of its territory, imposes an aerial blockade using advanced drones that seal off the island's airspace. Taiwan is responsible for 60% of the world's semiconductors, so losing access sends shockwaves through the tech industry, especially in the US. Determined to keep supply lines open, Washington sends in naval fleets and fighter jets. Chaos soon hits the home front. Major airports on the US West Coast crash under a crippling cyber attack. Departure boards flicker, flights halt indefinitely, and an ominous message scrolls by. Taiwan belongs to China. Security experts pin it on Dark Probe, a Chinese AI platform. Meanwhile, news outlets report swarms of miniature drones harassing shipping lanes in the South China Sea. It spirals from there. Chinese hackers launch yet another round of cyber attacks on US infrastructure, this time causing internet disruption from Kansas to California.
We're under attack.
And TV broadcasts to freeze without warning. Unmarked drones hovering overhead add to the fear. It soon emerges that these drones carry mini electromagnetic pulses, or EMPs, bursts of energy capable of frying electronics within range. By the time anyone realizes what's happening, America's communications lie in tatters, and the entire nation stands on edge. Survival at this stage means proactive shielding of your electronics. A Faraday bag or pouch can protect devices from EMP blasts or hacking attempts. Don't forget staples like canned food, bottled water, and a ham radio, because once cell towers go down, you'll need a reliable way to reach out. Within 3 weeks, the US experiences its first major drone strikes on domestic soil. Suicide drones, also called loitering munitions, slam into power plants, bridges, and cargo ports in major cities. These function similar to Iran's Shahed 136 drones, used by Russia in Ukraine. They hover, lock onto a target, and dive in. US bases in Japan, Guam, and Hawaii also get hit. Worse still, a US destroyer in the South China Sea is ambushed by AI-guided drone swarms. Footage shows the drones continuing to operate autonomously, even after losing ground contact, suggesting offline decision-making capabilities. This echoes the 2020 Nagorno-Karabakh conflict, when Azerbaijan's Turkish-made Bayraktar TB2 drones overwhelmed Armenia's older tanks and artillery. Traditional armies suddenly appeared helpless against a wave of low-cost, high-impact UAVs. Meanwhile, in our simulation on the mainland, Los Angeles and New York suffer rolling blackouts, and rumors swirl about spy drones scanning rooftops and streets. Some UAVs drop propaganda leaflets or hijack radio signals, fueling paranoia. Survival tip: if you suspect a drone is overhead, listen for its distinct motor buzz. Acoustic sensors, essentially advanced microphones, can track that sound. Infrared can also detect a drone's heat signature, though it's pricey gear. Alternatively, thick foliage or reflective surfaces might disrupt a drone's line of sight. Consumer-grade jammers do exist, but are usually illegal or heavily restricted, so tread carefully. By the 1-month mark, the global supply chain is in chaos. Oil tankers and cargo vessels are attacked by drones. It's reminiscent of Russia's strikes on Ukrainian ports in 2023, but on a larger scale. International shipping grinds to a standstill. Fuel becomes scarce, and the semiconductor crisis intensifies. Factories close while electronics vanish or become prohibitively expensive. We thought the COVID-19 chip shortage was rough, costing the US around $240 billion.
I declare bankruptcy!
This is far worse. People also scramble for essentials, everything from canned beans to ammunition. The stock market plummets, erasing trillions of dollars overnight. While everyone hoards weapons, don't neglect survival basics like a clean water supply, a portable stove or camp grill for cooking without electricity, and spare power banks. If the grid collapses, you'll be glad you have them. City officials scramble to deploy anti-drone defenses like nets and sonic disruptors, but supplies are hard to come by. Makeshift neighborhood militias form armed with shotguns and net launchers. As silly as it sounds, anything that can clip a drone's wings is fair game in a crisis. And if you want more crisis breakdowns and survival tips, remember to subscribe to How to Survive. When it seems like the US is on the ropes, Washington fights back. The Air Force deploys upgraded MQ-9 Reapers fitted with advanced AI to counter drone swarms. DARPA's Gremlins program, a fleet of small, disposable drones launched from aircraft, targets enemy UAVs in midair. It echoes Israel's approach in April of 2024 when it reportedly intercepted waves of Iranian drones using layered air defenses. To protect major cities, the US deploys directed energy weapons, like the Helios system, around strategic sites. Imagine laser turrets zapping enemy drones before they can land a strike. Meanwhile, specialized interceptor UAVs patrol neighborhoods, using object tracking algorithms, some of which can handle dozens of targets at once with nearly 99% accuracy. It's a high-tech game of cat and mouse unfolding right over America's rooftops. On the cyber side, American operatives launch a coordinated digital assault, reminiscent of the 2010 Stuxnet operation, a covert US-Israel cyber attack that sabotaged Iran's nuclear facilities thanks to thousands of computers being infected with malware. For a brief window, China's AI drone networks go dark, but China strikes back, crippling US data centers and causing financial havoc. It's cyber warfare on a scale the world has never seen before. Federal agencies hand out portable EMP devices to first responders. Rural areas form vigilante squads using net launchers, paintball rifles, and laser pointers to disrupt drones. It's not exactly high-tech, but it can work in a pinch. Survival tip: low-tech solutions matter. A paintball gun can destroy a drone's camera. A strong laser pointer can fry optical sensors. Just remember, lasers can blind humans too. Don't take unnecessary risks. Then China begins attacking US satellites with specialized drone-like vehicles launched into low Earth orbit. America counters with the X-37B spaceplane and the new Starshield satellites, courtesy of SpaceX. Suddenly, wars in space are as real as dogfights on Earth. By this point, over 100,000 civilians have lost their lives due to drone strikes, collapsing infrastructure, and the ensuing chaos. The endless drone hunt has mentally scarred millions, especially children. Some drones have even sprayed chemical agents over farmland, poisoning crops and livestock. It's reminiscent of the Gulf War's environmental sabotage in the 1990s, but on a broader scale. Tiny drones can deliver toxins to multiple sites, turning large tracts of farmland into contaminated wastelands. Food shortages become critical, and public morale plummets. This war isn't just about military targets. It's an attack on our everyday life, our food, water, and sanity. Finally, drone strikes start to taper off. Autonomous repair drones emerge to fix roads, bridges, and power lines. Distrust of AI is sky high though, and it's no wonder. People watched as machines devastated entire regions. Military bases move inland, away from easy maritime drone attacks. Meanwhile, global leaders talk about a ban on fully autonomous weapons, recalling Cold War maneuvers like the Strategic Arms Limitation Talks, or SALT, which aimed to cap nuclear arsenals. In the 1980s, there was the Intermediate Range Nuclear Forces Treaty that eliminated entire classes of short and intermediate range nuclear missiles. But skepticism remains about whether these new rules can contain the spread of AI-driven warfare. A year into the conflict, the world looks drastically different. Governments sink massive funds into Iron Dome-style defense systems originally designed by Israel. Alliances reshape as countries scramble for high-tech partners. It all feels like a brand new arms race, but with AI at the center. On the civilian side, new construction standards require EMP-resistant materials. Schools teach drone preparedness, and phone apps ping you when an unidentified UAV is nearby. Suddenly, hand-cranked generators and solar chargers become prized possessions. After a long and grueling standoff, the war fizzles out. Nations and factions can't sustain infinite drone battles. But research labs around the globe keep pushing the envelope on drone AI. The military hypes swarm intelligence, a system where drones coordinate like a single mind. Meanwhile, humanitarian groups use similar techniques to deliver medical supplies, map disaster zones, and detect unexploded ordnance, as Ukraine famously did in 2024. It's a double-edged sword of progress and peril. Lethal autonomy becomes the global boogeyman, drones deciding on their own who lives or dies. It sounds like the Terminator, but we've already had hints of it, such as a 2020 United Nations report suggesting a Cargo-2 drone might have acted autonomously in Libya. Calls for banning these systems grow louder, but major powers are reluctant to forfeit an advantage in this new arms race. Who draws the line when machines can think and kill? History has never grappled with that question, at least not on this scale. In the past, warfare evolved from chariots to cavalry, from cavalry to machine guns, then from machine guns to tanks and planes. Now, cheap, nimble drones threaten to render large, expensive weapons obsolete. We're witnessing a revolution that might outweigh any before it. This grim scenario shows how a single spark, Taiwan's declaration of independence, could ignite a global drone war. We've walked through sabotage, orbital strikes, and total economic collapse. Millions traumatized, cities in blackouts, and a shaken global order. By the end, we're left wondering if we'll ever view the sky with the same sense of security. In reality, drones are already changing warfare, from Ukraine's front lines to small-scale insurgencies worldwide. Eric Schmidt, Google's former CEO, warns that cheap drones could quickly sideline traditional war machines. Physicist Max Tegmark at MIT worries that lethal AI weapons could become so affordable and ubiquitous that even small terror groups might wield them. So what can you do? For starters, gather some off-grid essentials. Protective gear like gas masks in case of chemical dispersal, portable water filters in case supplies run low, extra batteries for flashlights and radios, and build a DIY Faraday enclosure to shield critical electronics from EMP strikes. Keep tabs on how drones are evolving, and press for stronger AI weapon regulations, because if killer drones become the norm, we're all in serious trouble. Look back at the Cold War, when nuclear disaster loomed. Diplomacy and treaties played huge roles in keeping the peace. We need the same push for controlling lethal AI drones, or we risk stumbling into a far more unpredictable arms race.